What's up, viewers of YouTube? My name is Tyler of Chico Crypto, and welcome to an Elastos focused episode of Crypto and a Cold One. Today's featured brewski hails from Iron Line Brewing Company. It's their Amber Ale, Midtown Station, 5% alcohol, 5.5, and you guys know the game too. Who's going to be the first to comment? Let's get this going. I remember from last time I got to do it harder. All right. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. 0 for 2. You guys are going to be getting all my fucking crypto. Motherfuckers. So, everyone knows I love Elastos. From the first time I met members of the team at the North American Blockchain Expo back in December of last year, I knew this project was brewing up something special. Besides their groundbreaking technology that Elastos is developing, the project will provide its holders passive income through a unique airdrop model for project and dapps that are being built with the Elastos technology. With Elastos, this is called sugar dividends, and when they build, they must airdrop. Elastos ecosystem collaboration projects have to lock up no less than 2 to 5% of their project tokens for distribution and airdrop. Of that percentage, 80% will be going to the ELA holders and 20% will be going to the Elastos Foundation to assist with development. 2 days ago, the Elastos Foundation released an official airdrop plan in which they'll do for a 6-month trial period. The plan goes as follows. Tokens will be distributed evenly, proportional to the circulation of ELA held in wallets, including angel investors and those voluntarily locked up. The only requirement is you must hold at least 1 ELA in your wallet. So guess what, Elastos lockers who locked up 300 ELA before February 22nd of this year, besides the annual return of 4 to 6% you're getting paid in ELA, you'll be getting an additional 10% of the planned airdrop tokens proportional to the amount of ELA you locked up. That extra 10% is coming out of the 20% reserved for the Elastos Foundation. Very, very generous of them. Again, this is just a trial period for 6 months, and the Elastos Community Council will vote on future plans once the trial expires. And if the Elastos Community Council is a new word to you, yes, Elastos is creating a decentralized governance for decisions on the platform. Think of it like a virtual democracy. From my previous videos, you should know that the blockchain will be an auxiliary proof of work and a delegated proof of stake. And for yes, the passive staking income, but more importantly for the voting aspect. From what I know of the community governance model, 10,000 ELA are required to be part of the standing committee. Think of these guys as the senators or house members. They help guide and bring forth improvements in issues since they have such a large stake in the overall ecosystem. So 500 Elastos or above is required for voting rights, such as voting on the airdrop mechanics once the trial ends. So I envision it going like this. Of course, you'll have the Elastos Foundation, who are the most critical components to the project. They will be the main ones coming up with the ideas for new tech and improvements of the overall ecosystem. But they alone can't force these changes. The standing committee will hear what the foundation has brought forth for improvements or issues, and vice versa. The foundation will hear the committee's ideas. Any changes to the overall ecosystem will be put up for a vote where the community, ELA holders, will have the final decision, just how democracy was supposed to work. So let's get back to Airdrop City because things are going to get interesting very quickly next 6 months. Elastos dapps are building, and let's talk about what we could be seeing from some of these projects. The first is Ioex, who signed an agreement with Elastos on June 4th to build their Internet of Things smart platform based on the Elastos infrastructure. They are aiming to create a peer-to-peer network based on existing servers and smart devices. This interconnection of devices will enable software to be updated without using the costly over-the-air server and relay servers. This is costing industries billions of dollars per year to update all these devices, and Ioex estimates costs could be reduced by 70% annually using their platform. Ioex CEO and founder Hong Yuan recently spoke on the airdrop and said that ELA holders are going to be rewarded handsomely. This sounds good and makes me think that the 2 to 5% of tokens required for the airdrop is not set in stone, and a project can do more if they would like. Is Ioex doing more than required? It kinda sounds like it. So the next project is Viewchain, the first dApp announced for Elastos. And it's from the established content sharing platform Zapier, which has 576 million users worldwide and will be incorporated into their Viewchain project. Zapier is an old project starting in 2012 and allows file transfers among peers over a Wi-Fi based peer-to-peer link. So one person sets their phone up as a Wi-Fi hotspot and the other sets it up as a Wi-Fi client. That's how the sharing happens. Now, Viewchain can be described as Zapier combined with IPFS P2P file sharing and Elastos blockchain technology. The combination will allow cross-platform file sharing from iOS, Android to desktop operating systems. And the IPFS technology they are developing will be a critical backbone to the overall Elastos ecosystem. So there is no official word on the percentage of Viewchain tokens that will be airdropped, but these puppies will become very, very valuable as they are going to be a key component. The next airdropping project I would like to highlight is Trust Credit Power, or TCP. So TCP is a platform that reconstructs trust and credit ranking systems to provide individuals and businesses with capabilities and authority where it's normally lost. The industry they are focusing on first is the housing and rental industry. Housing rentals have a unique ecology. The players in the relationship are subjected to the Byzantine general's problem, which creates mutual distrust and inefficiencies. They are implementing a dual token design in which tenancy credit contract tokens, or TCC, are responsible for the bottom economic circulation and is a certificate of anchoring assets for the stability of value. Trust Credit Power Tokens, or TCP, are designed for ecological incentives and investment, value storage, and top-level economic system building. So TCC reinvents the credit system and accomplishes the value bookkeeping and the value pledge of the right to rent a house in a very trusted environment. TCC tokenizes a housing rental contract. The process of getting a housing asset on-chain for rental use goes as follows. A house owner signs a smart contract, assigns a credit to a proof of asset. They pledge the future rent of the house to the TCP Foundation, and the foundation gives the TCC to the house owner. The landlord holds the TCC to redeem cash from the foundation, trade with it, and also to pay rent and buy other products and services in the trusted environment. TCC is an endorsement of 100% of the assets. So, for example, a house owner rents their property to an agent for 5 years. This data is inputted to the chain. When the house owner chooses to exchange the 1-year rent for TCC, the system and the network will pledge the 3-year rent value corresponding to the project into the TCC bottom asset pool. This pool consists of the pledged digital rent assets, cash, and other cryptocurrencies based on the equity in all the properties. So details regarding the date of the airdrops are soon to be released with this project too. So now the technical realization for these airdrops will be handled with an ERC20 address field that will be added to the Elastos wallet. This ERC20 address must be filled out by each ELA holder to receive the airdrops. Exchanges are maybe supporting this, but if this exchange does not, you need to transfer the Elastos to an Elastos wallet before the snapshot deadline. The first snapshot round is planned to take place in mid-August, so everyone be prepared. And I would guess that the 3 projects I just talked about will be included, with a possibility of even more. Remember Panda Green? How about Weatherblock, Bit.game, Reactor Independent Game Guild, Fresco? Tokens from these projects could also be airdropped as well, so let's all stay tuned. The final piece of Elastos news I would like to highlight is a major addition to the Elastos team. Luis Llovera has joined as an advisor. Luis is the current managing director at Bosch Ventures, where he has been since 2008. He brings a vast range of expertise in the tech industry and is an invaluable asset to the Elastos future. And this will open so many doors to bring Elastos' groundbreaking technology in front of some of the massive enterprises. Well, viewers, you know what time it is. It's Elastos times. Just watch every other YouTuber jump on the Elastos bandwagon. And guess what? I'll welcome them all with open arms. Cheers, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow.